Some cases dominate the news. They spread quickly. They demand attention. They refuse to be ignored. But this case didn't. Not because it lacked evidence. Not because it lacked witnesses. But because almost no one was paying attention. And by the time anyone realized how serious it was already too late. In 2004, in a small, unremarkable town called Millbrook Vale, lived 29-year-old Hannah Reeves. Hannah worked as a data entry specialist for a regional logistics company. She wasn't well known. She wasn't controversial. She lived quietly. Routine-driven, predictable. Every weekday, she left work at 6:10 p.m., stopped briefly at a convenience store, and returned home by 6:45. Always. Until June 22nd. On that evening, Hannah followed her routine. Security footage captured her at the store at 6:18 p.m. She purchased a bottle of water, paid in cash, and left. But she never made it home. At 7:03 p.m., her phone sent a signal. Not a call, not a message, just a brief connection from a location 2 miles away from her usual route. The next morning, her absence was noticed. Coworkers called. No response. Police were notified. And by midday, a search began. Her car was found first, parked on a quiet roadside. Engine off, doors unlocked, keys missing. But Hannah was nowhere to be found. Investigators retraced her route. They checked cameras, interviewed witnesses, and quickly discovered something unusual. There was a gap. Between 6:23 p.m. and 7:03 p.m., Hannah's movements were completely unaccounted for. But that wasn't the only problem, because one witness claimed they did see her. A local resident reported seeing a woman matching Hannah's description, standing on the side of the road. Not walking, not asking for help, just standing. Still. Facing away from traffic. According to the witness, it didn't look like she was waiting. It looked like she was watching something. The investigation intensified. Search teams covered the surrounding area. Nothing. No footprints. No personal items. No signs of a struggle. But then, a detail surfaced. Hannah's phone records showed a connection at 7:03 p.m. from a location near an abandoned service road. When authorities searched the area, they found something. Not evidence, not a weapon, just disturbed ground. At first, it was dismissed. But when examined closer, it appeared as though something or someone had been dragged. But the trail didn't lead anywhere. It stopped, abruptly, as if whatever had been moved was no longer there. Over time, theories emerged. Some believed Hannah encountered someone who intercepted her routine. Others suggested something more calculated, that she was being watched, followed, tracked. But one theory refused to go away, that Hannah wasn't taken randomly. She was taken at a very specific moment. The case never gained national attention. No headlines, no widespread coverage. Just a quiet investigation that slowly faded. But the details remain. A missing timeline, a strange sighting, a trail that led nowhere, and a question that was never answered. What happened to Hannah Reeves during those missing 40 minutes? Because whatever happened, it was enough to make her disappear. And somehow, not make the news.